Hey, Christopher C. Day here, founder of the Rich Wolf Club. We are an investment group that is dedicated to helping unaccredited investors change their financial future and build passive income and generational wealth. The way we intend to do that is through business acquisition. 90% of millionaires are made through real estate transactions. 100% of billionaires are made through business acquisition. That's what we aim to do as well. And we aim to offer this opportunity to average Joe, average unaccredited American citizen. Normally, to get into these types of investments, you'd have to be accredited, which means that you make at least $200,000 a year or $300,000 a year with your spouse, or have a net worth of $1 million. For this particular fund, we have lowered the raise to a $1 million raise. Okay, in 100 increments of $10,000 a piece. So for one unit, you can get in for $10,000. Now, a lot of you guys have IRAs, you've got 401k plans, you've changed jobs, within the last several years, and you've got a little bit stashed here and there that maybe is just unclaimed. There's lots of ways to get in here, and even if you don't have 10,000 to be able to get in at once, guys, we also we can break that down into 4 payments of $2,500, per month for 4 successive months before you get in. So there's a lot of opportunity for you guys to get into this type of investment. Now, what is it, and what exactly do we do, and how does it work, and how do you make your money? It's real simple. We use those funds to go out and acquire profitable businesses. Okay. We only acquire businesses that have been in business for a minimum of 5 to 10 years and who generate between $1 and $5 million a year in annual revenue. Now, not only do we want between $1 and $5 million a year in revenue, but we're also looking for between 250,000 and 500,000 in seller's discretionary earning, or EBITDA, right, which is earnings before taxes and amortization and everything else. So what that means is that you're looking at 250 to 500K of pass-through income to the owners, right, which are the investors. Now, how do you get paid? How does that work? With this particular fund, you only have to be a member for 1 year, okay, before you start drawing quarterly distributions of the profits of these businesses. So 1 year after you become a member, there's a 1 year lockup period, and then you will start drawing a quarterly distribution. Every time we file quarterly taxes, you'll get your report, and you'll receive a pro rata distribution of 80% of the profits. Now, what does that mean, and how much is a pro rata distribution? Well, that's real simple. Out of that $1 million raise, or out of that total raise that we did, whatever the portion, the portion ratio that you own, if it's 10% of it, 20% of it, 15% of it, 0.5% of it, whatever it happens to be, however many units you purchased, right? That is a pro rata. So for the portion that you own, okay, you will receive 80% of the distributions, right? So 80% of the overall profits of the businesses, right? The total profits of the businesses, 80% of that gets broken down between, the incremental owners of this particular fund. So there's a lot of upside here, guys. A lot of upside. You're looking at a 1 year lockup on your money before you start drawing distribution, which is fantastic. Most of the funds that people put together, real estate, other acquisition, you're looking at anywhere from 3 to 5 to 7 to 10 years sometimes. So we believe that we have structured this in a way that is very attractive to regular Joe. Regular Joe who can't have his money locked up for too long before he starts making some back. Regular Joe who doesn't have 100,000 to get in, 25, 30, 50,000 by himself to get in. So we said, how can we, make this something that is doable for regular folks? Regular folks to get in, join in something to where they don't have to be a business operator, they don't have to be a business owner, they don't have to make 6 figures, yet they can still generate a real passive income, whether it be just additional income into their life, or if it be the sole, that depends on how much is invested and how much, the fund grows in that amount of time. So, like I said, guys, there's a whole lot of upside potential on this. We believe that this is the pathway to generational wealth for all who who belong here in the Rich Wolf Club. So if you're interested in being a part of this and to talk more about it, more about some specific deals or more about how you could, get involved, be sure and click the links below. I've always got a link down there somewhere for you to talk about an investment. You will have to answer a little questionnaire about yourself a little bit before we go further. We'll set up a little Zoom call, kind of like this here, and we'll discuss what a partnership looks like. So if you are not highly educated, if you're not super wealthy, if you're not experienced in making investments, this might be something you want to look at, or at least come and talk to us, and then look around, shop around after we talk a little bit, see if it's something that fits your life and what you might want to do. The offers is out there. I'm just letting you know what it is that we're doing and how you can get involved. So click the link below, and we'll talk.